Okie doke. We're here. We're gonna play some Genshin. Just for a bit. Not for too long. A few hours. A few hours tops. I got other stuff gotta do this evening. But I don't know. Find some dialogue or something to get into. We can share this out. Running a little slow today.
Do you think that's Lady Yi? Oh, no wonder Junior is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yi, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yi, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yi, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly unagitated, unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Yi, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Ansai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Anzai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated
This
me.
is like an okay little vignette.
Just as I once placed my ambitions onto
But like,
you, it is
aside
time
from
for
the
you to
fact that
release
this
yours
is
into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was.
byproduct, right?
When I
of
left,
the Vision Hunt
I
degree.
had
Like,
nothing
this is a
to my
consequence
name.
of it.
But
Spending
you
a
have
lot of
great
time for something
number
that's
of
not
worthy
progressing the
disciples.
story at all.
I
It's like a really long scene.
understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
Especially because like this was supposed to be Yai's introduction scene,
So
and it barely
even
had
though
anything to
his
do with
ambition
her.
was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yi seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious.
Is
Paimon's
that what
so
you got from that?
curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
We actually came all the way up here for just that little interaction. That's kind of sad. We spent a lot of time climbing that mountain, or probably not, actually.
I'd have lost myself
We
long
in-game
ago
didn't spend
if
much
I
time.
allowed myself to
because
be
we
led
cheesed
by
it
the
with
whispers of
Chaska,
the
but, like,
abyss.
In-world,
Surviving is tough.
everything is a lot
Taming the
bigger
beast
than it
within?
looks.
Is tougher.
Right, we were looking at a compressed version of the world. So they spent so much time climbing the mountain for this brief little interaction where she's just like, don't disappoint me. It's like, oh, okay. You could have been more helpful than that, you know?
Rain. My hair and feathers are gonna get soaked. Time for some preening when I get back.
Wait, there's a Oculus around here somewhere. Is it above? It doesn't look like it is. It's probably below. I don't know. I should probably not worry about that right now. We'll check anyway. Okay. No, it's definitely below. Got it.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh? Huh?
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen? Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash,
I don't
the
think
winds assault, and the rains
they're
descend.
inconsequential.
All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure.
I think it just, especially since it's
It seems that
technically
perhaps
just a
now
doll
you can
in her
appreciate my
place.
feelings on all of this.
It's just
In
a
which case,
misunderstanding of how
Perhaps
things
you would
should
be willing to reconsider your stance? You will? Really? Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me? The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
That's because that's exactly what that thing was designed for.
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt Decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sango no Miya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sango no Miya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt Decree. Of course, we have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped. They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt Decree.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt Decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please,
Well, how do you fight a god?
do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt Decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers
Have
with
you
safe
tried
refuge,
splitting the atom?
or
I don't know if that's
manufacturing
enough.
counterfeit visions for them as a
Actually.
contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
I mean, at least it's a start.
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article. The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryo Commission.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu. Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future
Have you
activity
tried getting
we
their
might seek
old
to
tweets
attend.
from back in the day and canceling them? First off, I don't know if you can actually cancel a locally
By
worshipped
no
deity.
means do we intend to place the burden
Secondly,
of such
they
a
don't have
task on
Twitter.
your shoulders
There's
alone.
no tweets.
When
You
you're
can't.
ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagonohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Though, you know, depending on the nature of the type of god they are, if they're like a Pythian god, like almost like a tulpa, their existence was only there because they were worshipped. Canceling them might actually be a way to kill a god. But that is not the nature of the deity that we're dealing with right now. It's not like the American gods style of deities or anything. These gods were already powerful and then given divine authority from an even higher god. So I guess, like, I don't know, maybe you could try reaching out to the god that gave them the authority and ask them to kill him, but I don't think they're listening. It doesn't seem like that so far. There are people that are doing crazy things, some experiments, science related stuff in world
elemental powers are
rivaling
the vision
the gods
decree,
in power.
You better
So.
think again. Believe me, you're not the first.
There's some of them that are getting pretty darn
close.
close.
We've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time.
Especially those
you best
Fatui
save yourself the
harbingers.
trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use
Or
it.
the
I
five
promise.
singers. Those
So
guys
this
are pretty
is the
freaking
vision
strong
hunt
too.
decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold, can we?
But then again, like,
Hey,
if you become as strong as a god,
there's someone trying to get
then
our
what
attention.
separates yourself from being a
Come on,
god?
This way.
Is almost all god killing just god on god
what's
combat?
going on? Can't you see we need to go help?
Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment.
Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble. Huh? Hey, wait. You do have a vision.
Shh. If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right. Here, take it.
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake
If
just
anything,
now,
god
I'm
as a
sure I
title
would
is
have lost
lessened
it.
if anyone can become a god. Which you're not opposed to as a concept.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
I think it would be more that like anybody could
What's
attempt,
going on here?
but very few ever
Paimon
would.
is about to unleash primordial wrath on Miss Yoimiya.
think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Oh,
I mean,
right. Allow me
as
to
far
introduce
as these
myself.
people should be
I'm
concerned,
Noemi,
our character
current owner of Northern
practically
Harbor
is a
Fireworks.
god.
It ain't much, but it's honest
Just in a
work.
weakened state.
Great to meet ya.
Practically
They
everyone
were
in Hanamizaka knows
like
Yoimiya.
international
She's the
travelers
queen of the summer
prior
festival.
to showing up here.
Without her and her fireworks, summer on Narukami
But
Island just
after
wouldn't be the same.
getting knocked a peg down by one of their higher authorities,
Fireworks.
and then going into like a deep sleep and forgetting everything.
Stop
Not
it,
even a
Hanjiro,
fraction
you'll
of what your
embarrass
power is
me.
supposed to be, and you're just like
As
slowly
for
gaining it
thanking
back
me,
over time.
You'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it. Ugh.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom
Separate
get the
the idea
recognition
of
they
being
deserve.
turned into a god like Dionysus or
Do you guys know him too?
Hercules from the Chinese mythology, where a guy got rich enough to become a god of wealth.
You don't say.
Yeah, there's
Damn,
like
it sounds
in
the
a lot of
sheer
Chinese
Saiki
myths too.
Megami
There's
has
a
plan. Awesome.
idea
I've been
of
thinking about breaking him
like
out too
ascension,
recently.
right, to a higher
But
form.
if I just march straight in there
Where
by
if
myself,
you
I
do things that
probably
embody
put
the
Miss
form too, you
Kamisato
could
in a
possibly
whole
go
heap
onto
of
the path
trouble.
of ascension. Like the
So,
what's it?
what about
The
if I join
snake
you instead?
that after taking 7 steps becomes a dragon.
Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop.
But how does a snake without limbs even take the first step?
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
Not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu. We're on our way.
Time to break him out.
You like the style of mythology mixed with philosophy. Yeah, and I think definitely most places around the world, the older or further you go back in their beliefs, a lot of it is mixed with their philosophy. Some of them start to take more concrete, almost like culture or cult worship forms, but definitely a lot of the longer lasting Eastern mythology still kept that philosophical sense to it. And even throughout the ages, like you can even take the Hellenistic stuff, you always have people trying to re-inject the philosophy back into the fables and myths. But then you also have a bunch of people that try to take it out of it, because like, no, you're worshipping wrong. Ooh, actually, I've got everything I need for this. Let's go. So you tend to lean more on the idea of lessening godhood, like the way Discworld did with its mythology and death.
A whole lot creepier than Paimon imagined.
Come on, this way. As long
I
as
think,
it's crystal quiet,
especially
we've got a chance.
Hoyo does this. I think I
certainly
do this
wouldn't want to
myself
end
in
up
my own
locked away in
writings too,
here.
where
Let's find
I tend to like
Master Masakatsu and
layer
get out of here.
godhood, where
We should split up.
because the word God
I've got a little present
it
to
refers
prepare
to
for
way
Master
too many
Masakatsu.
different things.
I'll be right back.
So it's like
You sure?
we have a bunch of different types of gods that are all coexisting with each other
To be caught.
on a different levels of a hierarchy.
You too.
Some things are born gods, some things are made gods, some things become gods.
Open fire.
Not all gods are equal.
Open fire! Open fire! Hands where I can see them! Stop right there!
Hold that pose! Hard-hitting exclusive!
Rested.
I was looking at the chat and didn't even realize that the elevator started going back down. But I guess it needs to go back down or else you wouldn't be able to get back up if you fell.
Who goes there?
Oh. Just like this dude standing there.
I've lost.
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it.
You just touch it. That's it. Nothing special to it.
But tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Open fire!
Withdraw.
Yeah, you're supposed to shut that down to make them weaker, but, you know, you could just, like, not care. Let's see. I opened it, which got me the Primos. I actually don't really care about the rest of the stuff in the chest. I got the Primos. That's all that matters. They might bring me back around to it anyway.
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Drop your weapons! Open fire! Open fire!
Some environments are just awful.
Fire in the hole!
Because sometimes your vision just gets cut off by, like, support beams and stuff. Or, well, they probably didn't plan on anybody flying in here, so I'm not gonna fault them for the screens cutting off my vision while flying. That's bringing a new character into an old place. That part's
right there.
They probably never even thought they'd ever give anybody the ability to just fly. See. How would you make a mythological monster or god nowadays that isn't just fiction? No, it has to basically almost start with rumors or and or cult worship. Like that's pretty much just how it has to go. And it's not like people aren't going to be skeptical and they aren't going to try to debunk things or whatever. People do that all the time. But, like, look at Scientology. That's a pretty modern one, and the people do seem to at least genuinely believe it. They get tricked into it, so. The flying skateboard gun chick seems to be, like, my favorite. Well, I don't have a lot of options on this account, and she's one of the newest characters, and she's really fun. She might be up there on my list of favorites. I don't think she's my absolute favorite character. It's not the... I'm trying to get to the journal. But she might be my favorite character I have playable on this account. That might be fair to say. Let me see who else is on here. Official's one of my favorites, but she's in the team, so that's fine. Trying to think who else we have. I really like Beidou too. She's good. Yeah, we just don't really have a lot of the characters I really like. I like Flynn's. I need to get him some stuff so he's usable. He's also new. It's the kind of Celtic lantern fairy whose birthday is on Halloween. But he actually has a fun playstyle too. But...
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
She also, because she has the ability to fly, she lets you just like cheese stuff. How I can just like ignore those panels altogether. But I do have C1 Chaska on my main account. One of her constellations.
Brace yourself.
One of the few characters I have a constellation on. Which means I gotta duplicate it. But my favorite character to play in the game, playstyle-wise, is probably Navia. Maybe also design-wise, too. Because she's, like, exactly my aesthetic. But overall favorite character is probably who I've had since the beginning of the game. I would love to get Klee on this account. You're supposed to turn these off, but with Chaska I'm doing so much damage it doesn't matter. They're dying anyway. There's a chest. Actually, after this, I need to remember. So we got the Stellar Reunion because I haven't logged into this account in 2 weeks since I was feeling bad and we basically took a whole week off of streaming or whatever. And I think there's something with the schedule that stopped us from streaming the week before. So we've got the returner bonus, which you can't access from in here. But that also means when the banners changed, I didn't do the trials. Oh, hey, Mike. And I probably should be doing the trials, and I keep forgetting to do them. Hey, there's that other one from earlier. We went in a circle. I guess I didn't have to leave that stuff anyway. It was funny that I could reach the chest from there, though. I probably should be playing every day, though, because there's this, where is it? This thing, the To Temper Thyself, which we're way too late to do it on this one. But maybe next rotation we'll do it, where you can get a free constellation for one of the characters that you already own, but we only own these 3 anyway, so it's not going to make a huge difference. I used it to get a constellation for Klee on my main account, because she was on the list. Which is broken, because I think it's probably Klee's most valuable constellation after looking through the list. All it does is you have a random chance of getting one of her Sparks and Splash Elemental Burst procs from randomly hitting somebody with a basic attacker skill. It makes her damage go up by, like, I don't know, 4 to 6 times. Huge damage boost. Chaska's doesn't do that much, honestly. It's not bad. In combat, it doesn't do that much. There is a damage bonus. Hers is more valuable because it gives you more flight time. Because you have to be on this side. It gives you 30% more flight time out of combat. So it just makes her the travel god. You could get anywhere in the game.
Shh! Quick! Hide! Look over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Locking you up was just the beginning.
No!
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission brutes are torturing him!
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya, when did you get back here?
I can't bear to watch. If anything happens to Master Masakatsu, our whole plan will have been for nothing.
She's just been, like, stalking around, following us the entire time.
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
No.
Who's that?
Kujosara there.
Kujosara.
I really like her as a character. I've never played her,
look at him.
And we have her. Maybe I should build her and see how she plays. Maybe I like the way she plays. Not
I'm
just
sure
her
you're
design.
well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also
her whole
unworthy
design
of the
is based
Tenryo
off
Commission
of
itself.
a Tengu.
Do I make myself clear?
Right, the
yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Japanese goblin, often looking like a crow goblin.
Bad side.
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master Masakatsu.
Yoimiya, are you sure now's the right time?
Tengu are pretty cool.
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Thought torture was part of military regulation.
Sorry.
It depends on
mean
both
to.
the torture and the military, and I guess maybe even the regulation.
Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time for my little present.
I don't know if they believe in waterboarding yet.
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
Oh, so this is an Electro Archon's nation, so maybe they would prefer
Fireworks were enough to distract
shock
them.
torture instead.
Maybe more than enough.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know.
Hey, Fizz.
I was particularly proud of this batch. I decided to.
Whoa!
Yoimiya, this is turning into a bit of a fireworks display.
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Look, the coast is clear. Now's our chance.
Okay. I don't know why we couldn't just, like, fight them instead. You know, like, I could have just solved the problem. Not that the fireworks didn't look spectacular, but I could have just solved the problem.
Is that you?
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh, those awful guards.
Come on! We've got no time to lose! They could be back any minute! Oh.
Yes, leave. Before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember,
Use Paimon to set more
once he's
fires.
recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well, she could fly.
Well,
If we, like, strapped a torch to her or something, she'd probably accidentally set a lot of things on fire flying around. Could be a viable solution. Or, like, she has these scarf
Leave
things
this
floating
place.
behind her. You could just, like, light that on fire. Be like, where, what was it? The Mongols set the cat's tails on fire to enter the city.
place.
Yes. Finally, I've made it out of there.
No, I don't
Mr.
know who either of those
Masakatsu,
characters are off the
how
top
do
of
you
my
feel?
head.
Can you hold on?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
I mean, the
you.
Frank and Fran
All of you.
sounds familiar, but I
I'll
can't
take him to
place
get
it.
treated. I'll treat you to a round of drinks once this is all over.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him.
Speaking of, like, Frankenstein. We watched the new, Del Toro's Frankenstein, and we forgot to talk about it yesterday. Like, just all together. I wanted to.
Making up for how the guards were
But I
treated.
just completely forgot what the other things we were talking
Though
about.
there are some okay people
So
among
if
the
it- if
ranks
it's
of
like
the
a little
Royal Commission.
More of a dead week
would
next
never
week, we'll
agree
probably
with
end
their
up
actions
talking
in
about
the
it.
Vision Hunt decree, of course.
Because I ended up really liking it.
How about we go tell Ayaka and the others the good news?
It was still awful in other things, but in many ways it was probably one of the closer adaptations. Not that I don't have a lot of criticisms of it, but at least it more or less followed the actual story. A lot of creative liberties. But I'll often take what I get. Plus the atmosphere was really good. Like, it was a really, really good production. Oh, we got all our rewards. Well, we're really close to Catherine, so let's go pick them up. Let's see. Boo-boo. One's a Maiden Abyss monster. The other is a horror comedy manga series about a mad scientist, surgeon, undead girl, and her siblings. You know what? That's probably why that sounds familiar. I think I've seen it around. I've just never actually engaged with it. Okay, well, I've got a new side quest that I'm not going to do. Oh my god, how many times do I have to talk to Catherine before I can just get my commissions? I like how in the game they actually acknowledge the teleport waypoints. As a way to explain how the traveler gets across this continent at really quick speeds. Because, yeah, we have to, like, travel forward, but we can go back anytime we want.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Finally.
Thank
Oh
you
my
for
God, we've got a
completing
lot of
today's
stuff.
commission.
Rebooting.
I don't know who either of those characters are.
Ad Astra Abyss.
At least not by name.
Error.
Why do new explorers make the same mistakes over and over again?
Goofanoid isn't like anything that already exists. Well, partially it's because Goofanoid doesn't exist. Oh, we've got new Inazuma. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it on random though. That's okay. I've got a ton of ideas too that don't exist yet. Don't let that joking behavior be belittling. She's part of the main cast of Book 1 of The Wheel of Time, then I probably still don't know her. As I've told you before, I have never read Wheel of Time. Ever. Nor have I even had interest in...
Sara stayed her hand.
Actually, I think the only adaptation I've ever seen around is that really awful one that happened recently that I refuse to watch.
Some information.
Unlikely.
I don't know if there's any, like,
Don't
older
forget,
ones.
Kujo Sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt decree.
Thought you said I read the first book?
She obeys the orders
No.
of the Raiden Shogun
No, I
without
did not
question.
say I read the first book.
In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree.
I think the most I've ever read from the first book was like a few passages in class.
Divulged,
That's
she
it.
would act against us without a second thought.
True.
And
Though
I don't
if you
even
ask
remember
me,
them.
Master
But I have not read the
Masakatsu's
first book.
release is an unexpected blessing. We are now one step closer to victory. And we couldn't have
There's a
done it
comic
without Yoimiya
adaptation
and the
in the
Traveler.
2000s. Is it any good?
You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Don't mention it.
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time without the help of the Traveler.
Surprisingly, yes.
But if we
Maybe I'll
wish
check
to
it out
mount
sometime.
any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt decree, there is still much to be done. It is time we make ready our next set of plans.
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu, but our list of allies appears to be growing. Yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparations for a celebration. They call it a ceremony of sorts. And the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt decree seems
I
to be
don't know
waning. The days
if
ahead
that's
may
a
be more
bias. I
peaceful
mean,
than usual.
I'm not even familiar with Wheel of Time, and that
Why
show
would
looked really
such a
shit
task
just from
be
the
left to
previews.
the Tenryou
I
Commission?
think
I
the
don't
bar
know,
is so
but
low
I'm
that
sure it has
anything would
nothing to
probably
do
be
with
better
us.
than that.
Anyway, with the Tenryou Commission busy with preparations, we should have a little more breathing room than usual.
You do present a good point. Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further. Perhaps a period of rest is in order. Toma, what would you suggest?
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Might I suggest an evening of hot pot together? Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game recently. I'm sure you'll find it quite amusing.
A hot pot game? What's that? Well, as long as it has to do with eating.
Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to the hot pot. Once the meal begins, we add all the ingredients together. Then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient
that's the type
out
of game they
pot,
play in class.
taste it, and guess whose ingredient it was.
He recently
Anyone
learned
who guesses
a
correctly can
school
go
game.
again, and whoever finishes the meal with the most points is declared the winner. Tradition even has it that the winner receives blessings from the god of hot pot.
Toma,
Don't
did
think
you
it
not
sounds
go to
like
school?
fun? I've been wanting to give it a try. In fact, I've already got my ingredients prepared.
You really do want to play, huh? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather some ingredients. But what should we choose?
Let's be Team Daredevil.
Ooh, Paimon proposes we gather raging demon-level Joyun chilies, super salty ham, mist flour crust. This is already shaping up to be a hot pot to remember.
Oh, my stomach! It feels like Yoimiya's fireworks are going off inside me.
Who would have guessed that Toma would be the winner? He ate practically all those weird ingredients without a second thought. Toma? You okay, buddy?
Salt-crusted herring, unripe lavender melon, flash-boiled dongo, oh, and whatever that thing was that nearly froze my tongue off. Hold up, my life is starting to flash before my eyes. Time I call it a night, everyone.
You've only got yourself to blame, Toma. All those strange things you ate were ingredients you added yourself.
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the Traveler ended up eating
Just skim the wiki.
Boy,
I would trust
Hot
Sir Gentlebread on this one. He's kind of obsessed
I
with
must apologize.
the books anyway.
To be perfectly honest, I thought the cakes would be a tasty addition.
He's definitely said on
I'm
several
definitely not
occasions
okay.
that Wheel of
I need
Time
to
is
lie
like his
down.
favorite. Doesn't mean
I feel
he's
like a new man.
absolutely accurate. There's a lot of people who are wrong about their favorite stuff, but I would probably lean in favor of believing somebody who's talking about their favorite thing.
being competitive.
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the God of Hot Pot's blessing. Perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I couldn't be beaten at my own game first time around. I think my luck has already taken a turn for the better. I can sense it. So without further ado, I hereby declare that the winner of today's Hot Pot Challenge is me.
Oh, brother.
Good effort, team. Another important job taken care of. Next on the agenda, some well-earned rest and relaxation.
Yes, if the Tenryo Commission truly is as busy with preparations as Toma claims, then some rest would be a welcome change of pace. And with the extra time, there are some other matters I wish to attend to.
Let's all take some much-needed time off. After a few days' rest, we'll reconvene at the Komori Tea House and discuss our next operation. Downtime is hard to come by these days, so be sure to make the most of it. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients for our next round.
There's gonna be a sequel?
Sure, why not? We should play again now that everyone knows the rules. I'll see you all later.
Bye, Toma. Seems we won't need to be visiting the Komori Tea House for a while. Why don't we go explore some other places?
Paimon's meeting up with friends again, the sequel. Yeah, Paimon's a little quirky. Where's the exit? Here we go. Do we get arrested the second we leave the tea house?
What's the plan?
I actually completely
Traveler,
forget
Paimon,
a
hold
lot of the
on.
sequences here in Inazuma.
Ayaka?
Though I know at some point we're basically wanted. I mean, we get wanted half the places we go.
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance. But you ought not be nervous.
At least for a little
This is
bit.
not coming from the Yashiro Commission.
Which I guess
or
is
the
fair,
Kamisaka
because we
clan.
are
It is my own
we are just like a
individual
weird
request.
migrant wandering from place to
Individual
place.
request? You mean personal stuff?
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are the only person I can entrust this to. A few days
I mean, imagine
ago,
how you'd
I
react
was
if you
sorting through
heard
some old family belongings when I
that
found
like
a
a
notebook
humanoid
that belonged to my
typhoon from
mother.
a foreign land
She
was
wrote
just
about all
entering your
kinds of
nation.
things,
You'd
mostly
probably
of
be
little
very,
consequence.
very weary
But
and
what
keep
drew
an
my
eye on them.
attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before, so the fact that she mentions it so frequently, it makes it difficult for me to ignore.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both my brother and I are familiar with the vast majority of their acquaintances. So, I am very curious about this mysterious individual. I would very much like to meet them. According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to my mother. Someone with a lot of personality, who liked to have fun.
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's name.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there.
Tsubaki is definitely
I wanted you to assist me with the preparation
a
of trading
soft
gifts.
name. I think it's technically unisex, though. It's more likely to be on
Please keep
girls.
everything I have told you in strict confidence. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. But he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, I don't wish to involve anybody else from Inazuma in this matter. Exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people. Not to mention trustworthy. I would not feel comfortable with anyone else in this situation.
You can count on us. We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment, just treat us to some delicious food, and we'll be more than happy.
So I think,
Wonderful.
like,
In fact,
if you were to
I
have a
was hoping
similar
to
name,
take this
guys are far
opportunity
more
to show
likely to
you
be called
both around.
Tsubasa instead.
If you don't mind, of course.
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all. Do we?
Thank you kindly. Shall we head off then? Ogura Textiles and Kimonos is our first stop.
All right, sounds great.
Oh, I should probably do that survey at some point. There's achievements. I mean, yeah, the survey could take 5 to 10 minutes, but like 100 Primo Gems is 100 Primo Gems. Okay. I keep forgetting. We need to do, I think, the character trials, because I don't think we've done them. Yeah, the test runs. Yeah, okay. Let's go knock these out. The 5-star test runs give us 20 primos each, but we've got no mats in this game, so I probably should do the 4-star ones as well. Plus, they recently made it that you only ever have to do a trial once.
Get down to business.
Laid bare.
And then you get to
Overruled.
just quick clear it.
Ha! I'm going in! Enhanced Animal Module 75, Animal Test 6308.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a verse.
Laid bare. Witness my rise. Transfixed.
Oh, I forgot they added Navia to Jean-Li's trial. Ah, Navia's one of my favorites.
This is order.
Oh, I should have put down a structure first. It does more damage if you actually put that down first.
Fire! Well, with rocks.
Yeah, this right here is definitely
Hey there!
It's a shotgun umbrella.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
I just really like the design.
A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Hiya! Ah! Coming at ya! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! I'm surprised. Help your toast!
Rise! Order guide you.
Yeah, if you have some type of geostructure down first before he does his burst, where that meteor comes in, it does a shockwave that does a lot more damage. So definitely supposed to do it in that order, not the other way around.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever!
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
Rain cutter!
The fairy.
Dancing in the wind!
Finally,
Up and away!
Prepare yourself!
Let's do this then!
Time to say hello.
Yes, you are.
Submit for judgment. One with my blood.
Judgment! Teamwork is dreamwork! Shiver! Yeah! Judgment!
Oh my god, stop moving.
Nice and spicy! Everybody stand back!
A touch of frost. Spirit blade.
Yeah, a lot of times I used to just like skip the 4-star trials. But since you can auto clear them now, like I think you should just do all of them. Every time. Because then the next time they come up you won't have to do it.
Charge! Rally!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
As a dutiful maid would.
How's this?
Strike is one!
Advance! Press the advantage!
Wings of Darkness! Come, sever...
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
Spin! Yeah, sometimes you just gotta spin on them, you know? There we go, that's all of them. Oh, I've got to do something else first? What do we got to do? 2 things? Okay. I guess they did talk about it. I just don't know why either of these are side quests and not just embedded parts of the main quest. It just seems like a weird way to build your game.
This
If it's
must be...
mandatory for me to do to complete, it should just be part of the main quest.
Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in Inazuma.
No, what made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well acquainted with these sorts of customs. Each season brings its own festival, and each festival in turn brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand. This store here is the place I wanted to visit.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well, let's take a look inside then.
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato, with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric or for tailored garments?
Oh, Greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see. This could be...
It could be...
Oh, it's a very fine design. Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design, yes?
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Olgra textiles and kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one rather difficult problem. Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue Harbor, but given the current climate... As you well know, Inazuma is currently under a strict lockdown. In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade fabrics. So much of our tailoring business has been put on hold indefinitely. But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves, we can still be of service.
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
If even Ogura textiles and kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric, where would we buy it from?
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these, though, we're lucky to even have an option of getting a hold of the things we want in the first place.
Huh. So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Karisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
They use the bag
looks
grapes.
like that will be our next
You know,
stop.
like when you go to a fast food place
you
and there's
ever
the
so
fries
much.
that fall into the
We will
bag
be back once we've
out
acquired
of
the
the
fabric.
container, and you've got your bag fries.
Oh, in the
There's
meantime,
all the grapes that came
have one
off the
other
vine
very
are just
small
like loosely
request.
floating in the bag.
Could you?
Why is she being so secretive all of a sudden?
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now, and this is a beautiful design.
That's very kind of you, thank you. Goodbye for now. Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck at the International Trade Association.
Silk has like a really high tensile strength. Like, it's ridiculous. If you cut it, sure, you could, similar to canvas, you could just start tearing it, but that stuff is really hard to separate with just, like, force alone. Oh, that's a really far way away. I don't have all of Inazuma unlocked. What am I doing? Aren't there boats? I think that's what I want to do now. Let's just go unlock the rest of this. I don't know why I don't have this stuff on my map right now. We need to go here. It's bothering me that I don't have the rest of the map unlocked. Did I not navigate it? I thought I hit navigate. Okay, we won't let you navigate to that. I kind of know the direction we're going. It's over here. Nope, bye. Oh, darn it. More people saw me.
Take me up!
Oh my god, it's in there? Okay, well, where's the electricity? There's got to be electricity to open this up. Maybe I kill these guys first.
Locked on! Bullseye! Locked on! Right. Hold on to your hats. More makes a lot of problems go
Then
away.
the only
So you can
other
never
way
have
to
too much
open
more,
that
huh?
is going to be this time trial. Collect the orbs. Where am I going? Where are the orbs to collect? I don't even see them. Oh, they're out there.
Take me up!
There's no way I can collect all of these, right? I'll have to restart anyway. Wait, let's go back. I think you need the Wave Rider for that. So there has to be some other way of bringing electricity over here. That thing. There we go. That's all I wanted. I don't care about your challenge. You can do that some other time. No, this one. Here we go. Now we just start marking spots and going to them. I don't know if that's weird or not, but I am the kind of guy that's like really bothered by having incomplete sections of my map. In almost any game. Like if I'm playing like Castlevania, right? I'll get really upset if I notice there's an incomplete section of the map.
Let's fly!
Oh, hello, Quay Valley. Who am I pulling for and what's my pity? I actually don't know what my pity is right now. I don't exactly have a plan to pull on this account. I guess at the moment we're pulling Zhongli because we don't have Zhongli and I should probably prioritize the Archons. Though, Arlecchino is really nice. But yeah, we don't particularly have a plan. I can check what my pity is. Let me go check. Well, the PlayStation, so you guys won't be able to see the history. Because the stream does not pick up the web browsers for some reason. Let me go back. When's the last time we got a 5-star? Oh, we're at like 56 pity since we pulled Flynn's. So, you know, we could get a new character at like any moment, you know? Who knows what would happen. I mean, no more likely than any other moment because we're not close to soft pity, but, you know, we're getting there.
I'm a little... Take me up!
At the moment, I'm just trying to unlock my map. This is bothering me. See, if I was a patient person, if I was a smart person, I wouldn't be pulling at all. And I'd just be saving everything for Alice that will eventually come, but... that would also mean that I would need those other two things to be true. that wants to fight me.
Let's fly.
Just gonna... Oh, wait. This might get me up. Nope. Darn it, I was hoping there'd be those electro hooks. Okay, well, let's just start going up this way. Okay, pathing. We do need to go this way. This way has a land all the way there. We could use that wave rider to get there. Yeah, let's do that one first. There's a teleport right there. And it's not too far away. Do I have anything? Oh, 5? Yeah.
Let's fly.
Every second of exploration gets us further and further from completing the Inazuma story, but I'll be happier, and that's all that matters. Stuck on land.
Huh?
I came in too close.
Are they gonna go flying in this weather? You think you can outrun a lightning strike?
Oh, wow. It's a viewpoint. That is a pretty good view. Okay. I understand why they put that there. Oh my god, I almost got shot by lightning. That's a long way away, and I think that place is foggy. But I don't think there's anything stopping us from going there, if I recall. So I think we'll hit that one first. Just because that one's easier to teleport back to. That's going to be a long boat ride, though.
Let's fly.
This would actually take way longer if I didn't have Jaska. Where's the teleport? Oh, it's right there. I don't think we can climb up that because I think the ledge will stop us.
Let's fly.
Or we can get this the easier way. Okay, it's that way. Okay, so now we need to mark our location so we don't get lost. Not that we get an actual map of this area, we get a revealed map, but it's all foggy until we do the quest down there. And I think, if I remember the quest, you functionally end up revealing that area 3 different times before it's actually revealed. It wasn't a bad quest, though. I think I remember having fun doing it. There's a lot of fun quests in Inazuma. What is this? Is this a Wave Rider tutorial, or? No. I guess we've done Wave Rider before. Lightning stuff. Got it. Yeah, you know what? I would have had to have used the Wave Rider to unlock Fontaine. That's right. If we park underneath this, do you get enough lift? No, you do not. Okay. Oh, maybe use the electrogram thing. Can't. Needs to be lit. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. We've got Chaska. We've got cheese all exploration, Ka. Okay, so guess we go back here. We just start moving in this general direction. Actually, no. Let's go up. Up sounds good. Has anybody seen Mad Bull 34? I haven't. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. No invisible force field. Why? It's right there. I can see it. God, did that hurt?
Final warning.
I don't think it should have. Let me get away from that thing. What about Golgo 13? That sounds familiar, but I definitely don't believe I've seen it. Oh, there's a teleport nearby? Yeah, we should probably just go get the teleport. That's smarter to get that now. Yeah, like I've definitely heard of Golgo. I'm familiar that that is an anime, but I have not seen it. It came out before I was born? Yeah, but that doesn't mean much. I've seen tons of anime that came out before I was born. Like one of my favorites prior to them remaking it recently came out before I was born, so it's just not one I've ever gotten around to seeing. Astro Boy came out before most people I know were born, and I've seen Astro Boy. I think a whopper flower detected me. It's kind of crazy how far away you can be from a whopper flower and it still knows you exist. Their detection range is just ludicrous. I think the easiest way up is actually to go this way and route back around, I think. Oh man, what are you doing there?
Really
There's no
gonna go
place to
flying
be.
in this weather? You think you can outrun a lightning strike?
Take me up.
Yes, this is definitely the way.
Let's get down to this. The perfect. It's been a lucky day.
Oh my god. People are just teleporting out of nowhere. The land of ninjas. For those watching that don't play Genshin, that's not just an aesthetic. You can in fact be struck by the lightning, that was really close, and it does hurt. So. I have been struck before. so we need to route here so we can get to that Wave Rider. Probably not as dangerous as a space laser in Kenshi. I would not think that lightning would be as dangerous as a space laser. Maybe, well, I mean, lightning's actually really powerful in real life. I think if you could control lightning, it would probably be more powerful than most space lasers, unless you made something of a extremely high intensity. But talking like game to game, it's proportionate to what it does to the character, and yes, you will survive getting struck by lightning here. Now, if it was like Breath of the Wild, getting struck by lightning in Breath of the Wild is absolutely devastating to you. Until you get higher amounts of life and defense, getting struck by lightning is basically a one-shot.
Take me up!
Cut through somebody's residence just because it's the quickest way. Very rude thing to do, by the way. That's a fort, so it's not technically somebody's residence.
Let's fly!
But me and my brothers, I want to say when we were younger, but I think we continue to do it well into adulthood. We used to cut through this one person's residence, sort of. It's like right through the side of their yard, just to get to these trails that were in the back area of the city. They never saw us. I don't know if they would care if they did, but technically we're trespassing, which doesn't bother me. Trespassing is kind of my favorite crime. Okay, now that we're in here, we need to mark this location. It's like, you know, I don't want to steal anything. I don't want to break any of your stuff or cause a problem. I just want to do a little light trespassing. That's it. You want to hang out, want to loiter. I want to be somewhere I'm not supposed to be. Where is it? Oh my god, that's high up. Okay. I think the only way we're getting that is by some type of chain of events that probably starts there. Yeah. I'm gonna get there. Let's go into the lagoon. That'll get us closer. Oh wait, I think the Wave Rider stops because I think this is the waterfall. Yeah, okay. So now we need to actually hang around the outside here. Until we get to the bridges. The bridges will take us there. Oh no, please, stop focusing on that. Don't take my camera over like that. Bad game, bad. Never take over my camera. That is not your job. You're gonna cause a crash, you know? Like, what if I was driving? which I was. I was driving a gun, I guess. Oh, it's up there anyway. Okay, I guess we might as well go back up.
Take me up!
I see you. I know this is one of the places I'm going to be going to soon anyway, because I have to meet somebody there. Though right now, I need to be heading back about 3.5 kilometers. We'll get back on track. I think this might be the last one we need. There might be another one after this. Let me look at the map actually. No, this is the last one we need. Okay. Yes! Stamina increase. That's probably my favorite quality of life improvement to Genshin. Originally, for the longest time, you only got your stamina increases by leveling up the Statue of the Seven in Mondstadt and in Liyue. But now, if you're a newer player, you can get it from leveling any statue until you hit the cap, which is great. Because it becomes harder to level them the more levels you put into it. You can just get it early by bouncing around and upgrading all the statues at like a bare minimum. Okay, we're gonna grab this teleport and we're gonna dip. There it is. Okay, back to the quest. We got our map filled. I'm satisfied.
This is it.
Let's go back to what we're supposed to do.
The International Trade Association. Okay then, we need to talk to Karisu, right? Huh, doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around.
Where you at, Chris? I needs to talk to you.
Look, there he is.
Ah, looks like we found him.
what am I gonna do?
Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. I take it you've been out of Rito? Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now? Did something bad happen?
Well, you see...
Sometimes I wish they'd give you a better sense of how long it's been since you were at a place.
It's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen.
Right. I think I was talking about earlier how we're on a compressed version of the map, where in lore, Tevat is way bigger than it looks like in the game mechanics. Probably because if it was as big as it's supposed to be, they'd never get the game done.
Several years
and
ago.
also, you'd probably never get anywhere you need to be.
Sitting in storage ever since.
So that's kind of understandable.
Recently, we heard that
but because of that,
city have
a
more
lot
or
of
less
times it
sold all
feels
their
like
silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good
a whole
time
day
to
hasn't
bring our
even
batch
passed
out of
since you've seen
storage,
some people, even though it
thinking
could
it'd
be
probably
weeks.
fetch a good price. But then, the vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I'd report it to the authorities, but... well...
And that's not
as you
inherently
know,
a problem.
They don't think much of foreign merchants.
They just
like
need to do
us.
more in the dialogue
The Conjo Commission don't want to
and
give us the
narrative
time
to
of
give you a
day.
better sense of how much time has passed.
Honestly,
That's all I'm
you
saying.
can just tell that our suffering amuses them.
Well, I
That's
also
something
take
that
issue
the
with
story
aspects
can
of the
easily
Conjo
make up for.
Commission's operational methods.
And you
Please
just use the
remember,
theater of
Mr.
your mind to
Kurisu,
fill in the gaps.
That while you are here in Inazuma, you should be careful with your words.
My apologies. I had to let off some steam. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods back. Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after all.
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
Of course, I would never... Wait, what?
Huh?
It's the same problem all cities and video games have? Yeah.
Yes. Acting
Like,
in
they
my
give you
own
the
capacity,
feeling
mind you.
that a town or a
Even
city
then,
should have
there
in
is no
size.
escaping the fact that my every action and word will be
But I think
seen
it's
to
also
reflect
because,
on
like,
the Yashiro Commission and the Kamisato clan.
In real life, most
I
people
do
don't
so
actually
not
have a
without
sense of how
reservation,
big
so
the town or
I
city
hope
they
that
live
you
in
will treat
is,
this
like
matter
in
as
size.
confidential.
You have a picture of it in your
That
head. But
aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that
the
I
few
won't
times you
always
get
be able to
close,
help
it's
you in
like
such circumstances. Given your
Grand
position
Theft
and that
Auto
of the
in the recent
International
games have
Trade
gotten pretty close to
Association,
the size of a
Please
city.
try to exercise more caution in the future.
And I think, like,
We
you
do
can
not
find
want to
some.
incur
The
further
Spider-Man game does it.
unnecessary losses.
Gotham got pretty close to
We
the actual
will.
size of the city.
We certainly
It
will.
takes forever
But,
for you to get
are you
across
sure this
the
isn't
map,
gonna cause any issues
even with
for you?
vehicles
What if
or
someone
good
high up in the
transportation.
Conjo Commission
And
sees
even
what
then,
you're
it's still
doing and doesn't
to
like
scale.
it? You're
It's
a highly
close, but it's
respected
like
member of society. Surely
it's like
putting your neck on the line for small timers
somewhere
like
between
me can't be
75%
worth the
to
risk.
80% the size of the city. You're still missing
Very
that other
humorous.
10% of the scale.
Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Conjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions.
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine. Does everyone from a powerful clan talk like that?
I think
Mr.
what's that new one?
Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the
Ananta?
theft, and anything that stood out about the perpetrator's
Which
appearance.
is a game that's
Thank
it's
you
going to be a
so
lot
much.
like Genshin.
Let's see, it was 2
Except
hours
I think
ago
they
now,
recently
over
was
at
that one of the ones that they said they were
uh,
taking the gacha out of it. I don't remember, but it's basically going to be like anime
Everyone,
Spider-Man,
Please follow me to
right?
the scene of the crime. The investigation
and they have like a city
starts there.
generator that they built just for that game.
We go.
And I don't think it's not, from what I can tell, going to generate the city for you individually. They made it so that they could make expansions to the game, I think, at a reasonable rate. At least that's from what I've heard. I mean, they could be generating things for the city. But that one, I don't know how they're going to handle it when it comes to making things navigatable. Fast travel could solve a lot of your problems, honestly. But then the more you have to lean on fast travel as a crutch. I got stopped in midair. The more you have to leave on fast travel as a crutch, the worse exploration becomes in a game. What? Can I just teleport then? Okay, that's funny.
My hair and feathers are gonna get soaked.
They
Time for
stop
some
me.
cleaning when I get back.
But they can't stop me from teleporting.
This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
But see, there you go, right there. It's a problem with fast travel, right?
Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
Everything in video games is a trade-off, though. You have to do things based on the result you want. And people need to understand, immersion is not about how realistic a game is. It's more about how organic your experience is, like actually pulling you into it, right? Things could be completely unrealistic in every way, as long as your experience isn't
You
interrupted.
think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must be dreaming.
Why, you better hope you have the courage of your convictions.
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You're one of those Outlander merchants, right? You trade association types are worms, coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me, who's gonna stick their neck out for the likes of you?
Like, I think some of the most immersed I've ever been in video games
Look at that, no response.
have been maybe even
You
in
know I'm right.
the SNES era.
Face it.
And
This
those
is
games don't
Inazuma.
look
You've got no
even
ties
remotely
here. You're at the bottom of
realistic
the
at all.
pile. Can you really blame us for walking all over you?
You are despicable.
Hey, I just had an
Would it make
idea.
sense to use a
Since
modded
you
City
came all
Skylines
this
to build your
way,
city for games?
How about we
Like,
do
would it
some
just
business?
using a city builder game engine for an open world
Business?
game make it easier? Well, I mean, you have
Hey,
problems of
And you
licensing,
can take
right?
your fabric back.
Like,
Sound
if you
good?
could work with the
If you ask me,
city builder
it beats
company,
walking out of here
or
with black
if you
eyes and a broken
could,
nose.
if you were the company who owned it and you wanted to
You're
use it for your
just
other
a big
games, sure.
bully.
But like I said, that's basically what
choice
Ananta
do I
is doing.
have?
They made their own city builder
Wait,
just to expedite the process.
Mr. Kurisu, please do not
So
pay
I
any
think there
money
is some
to
merit
this
to that
man.
idea,
But,
for sure.
I trust
You
you
just,
remember
as
our
a company,
agreement?
might have to make your
If you
own.
keep your lips firmly sealed, I too
I
shall
know
uphold
in
my end of the deal.
was it
yes, of
around
course.
2000-ish?
Then please stand well back
Maybe it
where
was
it
like
is safe.
2004.
Now,
I don't remember
it is time
exactly
for
where
me
it was.
to honor my word.
But Maxis did that where they integrated the Sims 2 and SimCity 4 together.
It's my lucky day.
I wasn't even close enough to everybody there.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
And you could actually have your Sims living in your Sim City, and I think you could even use a neighborhood
Say cheese.
from your Sim City
Breaking
as
news.
well in your Sims. It was a really cool integration. Enemy reinforcements are coming.
My apologies. Let's fly. Mozart.
There's more!
Open fire. Well, that's resolved then.
What if you made a dollhouse game as a prototype for an open world game? Yeah, you could do that too.
No, please, it was nothing.
I think the real
I was
problem
simply
it just
doing
comes
my
with trying to
duty.
use other people's
Miss
stuff, right?
Kamisato,
As long as you make everything
traveler,
yourself,
Are you
jump
hurt?
from one project to the other,
Don't
you can
worry,
use stuff from your
we're
other
fine.
projects. That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
The vagrants left in quite a hurry.
Or
It
if
seemed
you're
they didn't
working in a
have time to
team or
take
a
anything
bigger
with them.
company where
I believe you're still in good should all
other
be here.
teams are working on something and your
Thank
publisher
you.
allows you, then you can
Thank you so
totally
much.
use stuff from those
You
other
must
teams
do
as well.
account.
6,
kind of like
8,
how
10. Yep, it's all here.
you can almost predict what type of hit music will be in a movie, depending on what studio is making the movie. Because a lot of these studios are also merged with or own record companies, and they'll just have freely access to any of them licensed music, right? That is under that production company.
We helped you out.
Like Disney could
Even
use
if it were
anything
just a few carrots
under
or cabbages, chances are we still would have
ABC
helped
Records
you get them back.
because they own ABC
Thinks
Records.
we're pretty lucky.
WB
If you
could use
arrived
anything
any
under
later,
Warner Brothers
our
Records.
chances of getting Silk and Inazuma would have been 0.
I honestly can't thank you all enough.
The same thing kind of applies to video
Please,
games.
say no more.
Assuming your publisher
I'll pick out a
allows
piece
it.
for you
Like
right
they have
away.
to obviously approve of it. Or if you're an indie guy, then you just kind of have to make everything yourself.
Thank you, good sir. How much do I owe you?
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay after everything you've done.
Of course, you
for
could always
me.
just use open source stuff, right?
No, that will never
Like if somebody wanted to go out there and they wanted to do
Things
an
cost
open
what they
source city
cost,
builder
and what they cost is what I shall
for
pay.
people to use in video games,
Merchants already have enough challenges
that would
to
probably
deal
be a
with.
very widely
and
used
as Paimon
asset.
explained,
Just
my
upload
help
that
was
to GitHub.
unconditional. Please, sell your wares
Be like,
to
yep,
me at the
this
price
works
you
in
would sell them to
Unity
any
or
other
Unreal
customer.
Engine. It's a
There
toolkit.
is
We've got
nothing
versions
to
for
feel
both.
distressed about, because nothing, I repeat, nothing happened here in these woods today, did it?
Thank you. I don't think I could ever repay you. You have helped me greatly, and I will never forget it.
But I think, like, in Unreal, they've got city building stuff now.
I'm afraid we
So
must
I don't know
part
if you
ways.
really need that as much.
I must get these goods
It's
back
the city
to the
planning, right?
association.
That's the harder part.
If you ever need anything at all, just come to the International Trade
And
Association
that's where you
and
actually
ask
need
for
art
Kurisu.
direction in a way,
Very well.
and level
And
design
thank you
direction.
for the silk, Mr. Kurisu.
See you then. Bye. Safe journey home. Don't go getting robbed again.
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles. Maybe they've never seen anyone from the Kamisato clan before.
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the better.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu. It really shows what a great person you are.
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I merely did what anyone in my position would have done. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual helping another in need. I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their livelihoods. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos and give our hard-won silk to the shopkeeper.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we just did all of that for some silk. Which I guess is very valuable material. But it was all for some silk. I guess people have waged wars over silk before, so
Take me up!
I can't complain.
Hey there, we're back.
Welcome back. So, any luck at the International Trade Association? Did they have any silk in stock?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news. So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store already. I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you, too. It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman attire. Oh? Are you sure? Is that so?
I actually get really mad at this part.
Impressive. So travelers of your
They
stature
really should
hold
have given us
themselves
a
to
different
dress
outfit
code, as well
every
as a
place
code
we
of
went. They
conduct.
just didn't want to model a new one.
More like when you're away from home, you've got to live by certain rules to survive, whether you like it or not.
And the outfit should have been attached to
Love
the
check out
element.
some Inazuman outfits. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. I can certainly find someone to tailor a Paimon-size outfit if Paimon so wishes. Well, if you're sure...
Though I guess if they did that, right, as soon as you get to
Something else I've
Mondstadt
been
and you
wondering
get
is,
Animo,
how do people in other
then you would never see your
dress?
original outfit again. There's just another reason why there should just be a physical traveler. You should be able to de-resonate at any time that you want.
True. People dress in all kinds of ways. Some people like to wear a hood, some cover up half their face with a mask, some just straight up dress like a peacock. Oh, and some have their tummy on show. Others wear skin-tight leotards and leggings. If you can imagine it, Paimon guarantees that someone out there is wearing it.
Really? So there is no single standard and people just dress however they like? So fascinating. Somehow, I feel a little envious.
Wait, so you want to dress like a peacock now?
No, of course not. I just mean, I admire those who are able to do as they please. I would very much like to travel across the 7 nations and see how people live.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total, that'll be... this much.
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent order?
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time, though, so please come and collect it later. Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea! Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose ends.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. I already decided where to go while we wait. For our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Food? Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
I picked the venue especially for you. A humble local eatery called Kiminami Restaurant. I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibitively formal one of a high-end restaurant. Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon can't wait.
Ah, just jump right in the water. That's a weird design, though. They were just gonna leave that much water in the way. Same with this one. Like, can you imagine if an old lady was walking here and tripped and just fell into that little amount? She'd probably just be unrecoverable. Probably break her head on the concrete on the way down anyway, but they use ropes to pull her out. Give her a proper burial. That's just dangerous.
Water from the hot springs has magical powers to heal your
I got stuff to pick up from the forge. Which I will have to pick up after this scene that I just got sucked into.
Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those street side places. Looks cute and cozy.
Welcome! Oh, Miss Kiminami, how do you do?
Ah, Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was for... well, right now.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help.
Excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily.
Listen, I know
Nothing of that
tiny
sort.
customers
I just
are
have a few minor
perfectly
things I need to attend to.
acceptable
I won't be long.
way to refer to Paimon. It's also rude.
She
Like
sure
traveler
left
and
in a
company,
hurry.
traveler and friend.
Whatever it is, it must be pretty urgent.
So you two are Miss Kamisato's friends? Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something
Like,
and
I
take
think
it back
it's,
to them.
it's kind of okay to call a
Her
child
table
tiny.
booking surprised me. Not least because it was a
'Cause they're a
group
child?
reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
I think
First time ever?
Paimon's an adult of
That
whatever
makes us
Paimon is.
pretty important people, huh?
It'd be like having a dwarf
Sure does.
friend
And I'm
next to
probably
you, and like
crossing the line here,
you
but
introduce
I'm
someone,
just
and
telling
they're
you
just
what
like,
others have
okay,
told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato
hello,
doesn't have
friend,
a lot
and
of friends.
tiny person. Like, that's rude.
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone. Paimon would have thought that would make her really popular.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful, not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection, and they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of kids from our ordinary families don't even try to talk to her. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would want to get to know. But in practice, she finds it difficult to make friends.
Huh. Paimon never would have guessed.
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age. So it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax. Enjoy your meal. And please, talk to her as much as possible. I know she'll appreciate it. Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka.
I'm so sorry, traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I need your help with something. I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden. I, just had a cooking catastrophe.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from the cooking pot.
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner lives. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and utensils for me so that I could cook a special dish here.
Right. If there's something you want to eat, you could just order it from the menu.
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki. My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over the world. So I thought, if I'm going to meet
You just hate the way
Tsubaki,
Paimon talks, not just the
perhaps a
voice,
dish
but
from
the speech
overseas
patterns.
would make a fitting gift.
I think I've told you
Dish
before
from
too. You're not the only one.
So
That's
anything
a
from outside Inazuma counts,
common
right?
enough sentiment,
If so, then we've got lots of
even
options,
amongst like
don't
the
we?
active player base. So don't feel alone on that.
That's what I was thinking. You must have picked
Doesn't
up
bother
a lot
me
of knowledge
at all.
about different cultures on your travels.
I think
Hopefully, including
not her speech
regional
patterns. If there's
cuisines.
anything that bothers me about
Can I
Paimon,
leave you to finish this task then? Just as a
and
personal favor.
the game is becoming less and less like
that
this
okay?
over time,
I'll
probably
be indebted to you.
because of player pushback. But Paimon is very Dora the Explorer-like, where
But
at certain
kind of
times she'll just
overseas dish would
recap
make a suitable
everything you
gift?
just heard 5 seconds ago.
It needs to survive a journey from the kitchen to the recipient's
And I don't
doorstep.
wouldn't matter what speech patterns you do,
There's one dish out there that was practically
right?
created for
The
this
coolest
purpose.
person in the world could do that, and it would still be lame.
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and
But
sauce spread
thankfully,
over a bread base and cooked in the oven.
that's not happening as much in the modern
So
content.
Good.
That does sound pretty good.
Recipe mushroom pizza. Okay, let's activate the recipe. I don't know if we have enough for everything. Oh my god. We have shrines of the depths keys. I think these 3 from Mondstadt are the same ones that have just been sitting in my inventory forever. It's like a character from a preschool cartoon. Yeah, and Paimon's not always like that. I mean, maybe to you the speech patterns might be, but the part I'm complaining about, she's not always like that. Sometimes they actually let her have a character and interact with other people, but then there's times where it's just straight up preschool cartoon character. And the proportion of that has been slowly over time moving more and more to Paimon being an actual character with relationships with other characters in the world, with goals and desires more than just blankly liking food and liking money. We could turn that in, but I need to go find some shrines of the depths, I guess.
Is the pizza ready?
Oh, that's right. I have to actually make the pizza. Do. I don't have everything I need. I need... What are these? Shiitake? Shiitake. They're just regular mushrooms. Found in the wild. It'd be cool if you let me... actually source them. Like other things. Oh, okay, where can we find mushrooms? But you let me source them if I look at them from the ingredients list. No. No, you won't. Oy. Can I buy them from the shop here? Maybe... Where's a food stand? You. Can you sell me mushrooms? No, you don't sell stuff. I still need to talk to you. There's got to be a grocery store around here and a restaurant. I might be able to just buy the mushrooms I need. Oh, no, it's the other game where I've got stuff forging. Well, I actually should just forge stuff real quick. Come back and pick it up. Only 2. I need more than that. Yeah, that'll do. Because you need to forge so many things each week. You need to cook so many things each week. That's a bookstore, I think, right? Yeah, that's Yai's publishing house.
Take me up!
We need... You. Do you have mushrooms? No. You have tofu, though. You. Do you have mushrooms? Or maybe recipes I can buy. You do have plenty of recipes. Okay, let's get all these. Oh my god, look how many recipes there are. just gonna have to find mushrooms out in the wild, I guess. Where do mushrooms grow? I mean, I know where they grow in real life, but where in Inazuma do mushrooms grow? And why on earth will you not let me source them, like, genuinely anything else? There actually probably is a place in the world you can buy mushrooms. You can usually find a place where you can buy anything. I'm gonna go look up this item.
I created
something
another
like that.
universe and
The
founded
more
paradise.
specific the item,
I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin
like something you don't find in the general grocery stores, because the general grocery stores mostly just sell all the same stuff wherever you go, with one or two things different. It'll be like one place in the entire world that sells that one thing. So you can get mushrooms anywhere in Teyvat. Yeah, I'm sure. And there are 3 people who sell it. You sound like you're Inazuma. No, you're Natlin. Okay, that makes sense.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin
Okay. Xingli's father sells mushrooms? Psh, I know where that is. Let's go. Back to Liyue. I ain't harvesting anything that I could just throw money at. Sheesh. Come on, Chef Mao. Sell me some mushrooms. I'll take all 10. Like, you know what? I've got plenty of money. I'll buy your whole store out. Just a little gift to you for having the thing I needed. That, and it's just better to stock up on ingredients now, probably. I'll probably need other things later. I should probably do all my weekly cooking. I need to cook 20 things for the battle pass this week. There you go. I hope you think I'm a good customer. Actually, I guess I could cook the thing right here. Okay, so we need mushroom pizza, this thing. Which is a fine pizza, too. Like, that pizza looks great. Oh, and we have Jean, who can make her specialty dish, too. Excellent. Just make as many of these as we can. Okay, which was just 2. We can make 2. That was as much as we can make. Egg roll? Let's make some egg roll. Why not? I do like a good egg roll. I don't think it makes the sounds when I have the headphones on, but the devs decided for the PlayStation version of Genshin that they were going to have the cooking sounds come out of the controller, which is kind of neat, but when you're trying to be quiet in the middle of the night while other people are sleeping, it's a little unfortunate that you have to remember to go in and turn the sound off on the controller. Ooh, I could go for a nice miso soup. It's been a while. I was thinking of miso soup just the other day. I went to a hibachi place for my birthday once, several years ago, and they had the best miso soup as an appetizer before the rest of the meal. Actually, I've not been paying attention. Was that enough for the battle pass? Yeah. Okay. Back to where we were going. I still have expedition. What? Did I not send everything off? Or did I forget to do the expedition part?
Add Astro...
Claim all. Dispatch again. I bought and learned so many recipes that it's still ticking. I was trying to talk to him, not read the sign. I think that should be enough for the forging thing, too. Yes. Here you go, Ayaka. Finally. Mushroom pizza.
Is the pizza ready?
Oh, it's ready.
It smells delicious. You're an excellent cook, Traveler. I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary expertise. How are you all doing? Whoa, is this... Miss Kamisato, this must be the dish you were talking about. Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the Traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me? Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Now I really want to put something like this on our menu.
Want us to teach you how to make it?
Oh, could you?
Man, it must be
satisfying meals are the
a
ones you
lot
share with
cooler
other
outside than
people.
normal.
So Paimon thinks that our friends in Mondstadt
Because
wouldn't
I have
mind us
the
sharing
air
this
off.
dish with Inazuma.
And after all day, it still
That's
has not
great.
climbed to 80 degrees in
I've
here.
always wanted to learn how to cook some international dishes.
It's like
If you can
77.
write down a recipe for me,
I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion where everyone will see it. Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything new. Traveler, you're the best! I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant whenever you're ready. The food will be waiting for you.
You could have sold that recipe for a high price, but you selflessly gave it away for free. You're a wonderful person.
It's mushroom pizza. Everybody should be able to have a nice pizza.
I mean it. I admire you a lot.
We should teach everybody how to make
I'm so proud to
pizza.
be friends with someone of such fine character. Well, you should probably write down the recipe now, no?
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details and then give it to Miss Kiminami. So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients. Correctamundo. Right, now to add the next couple of ingredients. Yep, that's right. Now for the cooking instructions. Place onto oven rack at high heat and cooked until golden brown. Alright, it's done! Long may our reputations and our recipes precede us wherever we go in Inazuma.
I have no doubt that they will. This dish is exquisite.
Cool! Then let's get this recipe to Miss Kiminami pronto!
Please speak to President Summer.
Hey! Have you written out the recipe?
Here it is.
Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting. I want to make it right away.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest apologies for delaying your meal.
No problem! Food always tastes better when you've worked up an appetite.
All right, let's dig in before it gets cold. Well, what do you think? Is Inazuman cuisine to your liking?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one! Oh, and especially that one over there!
Good. I'm relieved. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat with the owner at all? And did she, say anything about me?
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
She's happy for me? Oh, then she must have told you. Did she, what does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk to you one-on-one before.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon.
You can't say you've got
It's
no
all
friends.
true,
You just
though.
said we're your friends earlier.
I just don't
But
have
let's
very
take us
many
out of the
friends.
picture because we're the player
Most
character.
of the time,
Toma
I'm either
was your friend.
accompanied by family or staff.
Like, that's such a weird,
So everyone
self-criticizing
must have found it quite
behavior,
a surprise
you know?
to see me taking you out for a meal.
Exactly! You've got at least 2 friends right here.
Aww. Thank you. That makes me so happy.
Excuse me. I'm forgetting myself.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away inside isn't gonna do you any good now, is it?
I agree. So, I just want to say how happy I feel that you both see me as a true friend.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook, and now it's made you want to find them too.
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious thing. And ours is one that I will always treasure.
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki person anyway?
Well, I think I have an idea, but it's just speculative at this point. I think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
A fox envoy?
Yes, that's what I think. Even I, My mother's own daughter had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think it must be someone with transcendent abilities who doesn't show themselves very often. And Fox Envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times. You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a Fox Envoy. That got me thinking. Maybe there are Fox Envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about. And maybe Tsubaki is one of them.
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernatural beings?
When you say also...
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings there, like the Adepti. All kinds
Everywhere
of them too.
in this
Up in
world
the sky,
has
down below the
supernatural
ground,
beings,
in the
Paimon.
water.
Really? I've come across
You
such
might not
things being
see it in
asserted
your own
books,
face, but you are
but to
functionally
hear
a
someone
fairy.
talk
You
about
are a
it from
supernatural
first-hand
being.
experience is extremely surprising. So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its
Normal
culture
people
has a
don't
long
just
history
float
and gives
over the
rise
ground
to the
like
most
that.
beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
Really? I would love that. Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
Oh, Paimon has.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can pay a visit to my mother's mysterious and transcendent friend.
Take me up!
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged it for you. Oh, and the other item we discussed? That's ready too.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it was a pleasure to work on. See you again next time.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Whoa, looks super fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also use it as an ornament. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return, so this is my gift to you. I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like a little piece of yourself. It's just as elegant and beautiful as you are.
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me, that is all I could ask for.
It definitely will. Alright, well, now we've got what we came for. We can set off. Time to go meet Tsubaki.
How far away are we going? Oh, okay, just there. That's fine. That was a completely different quest than the one I'm currently doing.
Let's fly.
Oh, wait. There's a common
Ooh,
chest just
shiny.
sitting in this bush.
It's so pretty.
It's also not where I need to be. I guess, oh, maybe I have to go to that beach down there? It's below me. Okay. Oh, I remember this area.
So, a transcendent being lives here? Ugh. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
You know, Paimon, I
I'm
ask
asking myself
that
the same
question
How
of this
strange.
house every
I'm
single
quite
day.
sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but surely... I'm starting to have second thoughts. But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore in full.
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise waiting in there for us. So, what does the notebook say exactly?
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that, Tsubaki would come to meet her?
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusions.
Good idea.
It's a very big area down here. I think this entire space is underneath Inazuma. Like the city. Because they decided to build their city on a cliff. Yoink. You don't need that. Gimme, gimme.
There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
Investigate the shrubbery on the sword. Where's the investigation part? Maybe up there? I remember this place. I don't remember what you're supposed to do at all. No, you're actually supposed to knock once. I had the wrong one. It was 1 for E7.
the notebook. Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint. Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Adeptus leave any treasure here?
What's this?
Huh. Looks like a book.
It seems to be another notebook. Could it be Tsubaki's notebook? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined. Somehow, it makes me a little reluctant to open the notebook.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really bad for your eyes. Come on, let's get back outside.
Go outside the cave. The light is just as bad in
Here will do just fine.
as it was in there.
Alright, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious treasure. So exciting! What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? You're making Paimon nervous. Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without distraction. Seems whatever's written in there must be pretty major after all. But, based on her expression, probably not a treasure map. What could it be?
Traveler, Paimon, sorry to keep you waiting so long.
To leave it a few
No worries,
seconds.
it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Yes, I have. I think I ought to share the truth of this notebook with you both, even though the contents are completely different than what I was expecting.
Different how? You mean it wasn't a Fox Envoy who wrote this?
Not a Fox Envoy, no. It turns out that Tsubaki's real identity is my mother herself.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. But that's what it says at the very beginning of the notebook. Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki, I stop being Kamisato Kayo and become the most ordinary woman in the world. What follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. Nothing more, nothing less. This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and trivial. All of the things we thought were about Tsubaki were in fact about my mother herself.
So, that means that the kimono design and the international dishes...
Are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you, but to me at least, my mother's behavior is completely understandable. Or to put it another way, I actually have another side to myself as well. I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like someone had looked inside my mind, examined my thoughts, and then written them all down on paper.
Ayaka.
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. At the same time, the prestige of the Yashiro Commission brought its own share of responsibility. On top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. People were always watching her. Under such circumstances, she never had much time to do the things she really wanted to do. After my parents passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties during that time. I'm not sure if people outside the clan could ever imagine what it was like. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, did my mother go through this too? What would she have done in this situation? Maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her in my mind was the sight of her that inspired awe and commanded respect. But my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. Underneath whatever position she may have held, she was just an ordinary person. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. She yearned to see sights she'd never seen before. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. I want to live life not as Kamisato Ayaka, but as an ordinary woman. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, if you looked out from our house, you could see lights off in the distance. I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly lit, it makes the whole sky glow. Of course, sometimes it does make me a bit anxious from a public order perspective. But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette. Especially in my parents' generation, when the Yashiro Commission didn't have a particularly close relationship with the populace. Even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks. People would probably start thinking there was trouble afoot. Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival. She didn't want to disturb them, and didn't have much free time anyway, so she never went. Not even once.
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the outfit she planned on wearing if she ever did go to a festival, right?
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell international food. She wanted to try that too. I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but I never knew my mother was so in touch with her inner child.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of both. A big softie on the inside, and a big sense of responsibility on the outside.
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes already. But going to a festival is the one thing that I cannot do for her. Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be. I understand.
What if you went in disguise?
Thank
you. Think about that?
I think I realize something now. Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. The things she faced are things that I too will go on to face. She chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki. As
solve
for
this
me,
mess in Inazuma, they do
I've
plenty
already
of festivals in the
decided.
future. I think she's already been to one.
So you decided on an alter ego too?
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. I think I will set myself a new goal. To live each day without regrets. So, Traveler, Deep breaths, Ayaka. Deep breaths. Would you be at all interested in checking out an Inazuman festival?
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster. Paimon would love to go with you, Ayaka.
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's just because I used to have the same concerns my mother did. But now, I don't think I need to worry about it so much. I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared. I know that you of all people can understand me going my own way on this. So, let's do this, you and me. Let's go to a festival together.
I guess it's an easier solution. Just go.
Wants to come? Festivals here have loads of tasty snacks too, right? Oh, and fun and games!
Great. Thanks, you guys.
If we head over now, we should still make it in time.
Oh, good point. Today is the last day, right? What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Okay. I've been there already. Oh, wait, no, climb. What are you doing? They probably wanted you to do it in this order. Because going to this island would then bring you to the Wave Rider. Oh, okay.
Let's get down to business.
I guess we're doing this now.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever
This
night!
just happens to be where my
Fire in the hole!
light ran out.
Take me
Okay, I will take your treasure chest.
To the ferry.
More makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much more, huh?
Let's fly! Stop right there!
Where are you guys going?
Bullseye! Bullseye! Locked on! Bullseye!
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Yeah, so if you had done the quest in this order, it would have brought you to the Wave Rider. And then you probably would have just used that to continue moving on.
What's going on?
But instead, we went and we
Since
just
it's the final
unlocked the whole
day,
map first,
Many of the visitors must have already returned
which
home.
is another way of doing it.
I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day because there are fewer people around. I'll go and ask. Whatever happens, I at least need to go inside just this once.
That's the way to go. We'll be right there with you.
Why is my Traveler's health not full? When's the last time I've used them?
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's hurry and see as much as we can.
Hey, look at that stall! They have so many masks! Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask at these kinds of festivals. Is that rule still around nowadays, or...?
That used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a popular way to dress up during festivals. But it's not a hard and fast rule.
Hey! Is that who I think it is? Miss Kamisato, right?
Oh, greetings.
People seem to recognize Ayaka wherever we go. Guess that's just what it's like when you're a famous Inazuman.
But of course! The Kamisato clan leads the Yashiro Commission. It's one of the most well-known clans in Inazuma. Not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used to make public appearances all the time. Some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before. Being the age I am, I'm lucky enough to have seen her on many occasions over the years.
You're too kind. My brother and I simply go where we must to fulfill our duties.
But this is the first time I've seen anyone from your family at a festival. There must be some official business, I take it.
Oh, there isn't actually. Today, I'm taking my traveler friend here around to see the sights.
Why is she asking such an obvious question that way? Is it a costume party festival? How is it that hard?
You do look like you've come a long way to get here. First
how hard
time in
is that?
Inazuma?
Um,
Hope you enjoy yourself, young one.
She's effectively a shut-in.
Excuse me 1 second.
So she knows, like, of the customs, but she's never really
Hey everyone,
experienced
listen
them.
up! Don't close up yet! Miss Kamisato has come to join the festival!
No, it's not like that. Please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just here to...
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister. If you hadn't let them know, they'd start closing down about now, right? At least it sure looks like that time of day.
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kamisato has ever come to the festival, it seems only fair to keep things open a little longer. Oh, here's a couple of masks for you. On the house.
No. You've been far too accommodating to us already. We couldn't possibly...
Don't give me all that. Here you go. Here you go. It's not often that we regular folks get some attention from the Yashiro Commission, so I've got to mark the occasion somehow. Besides, it'll make me look bad if you refuse.
But... Okay, I think I understand.
It's my pleasure. You have yourself a good time.
Sir, do you have anything for Paimon?
Oh, hello there, kiddo. I'm sorry, but we don't have any masks in your size.
Wow.
Huh? Surely you're not gonna
There
let
are
Paimon be
a
the
ton
only
of
one
doves
at the
perched on the
festival
back
without a
wall.
mask?
Paimon,
behind
don't
the
worry.
backyard.
Wearing a mask is optional.
But... Paimon doesn't want to feel left out.
How about a tree leaf? That should be enough to cover up that little face of yours.
What? No way!
Oh, okay then. In that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do right now. But don't you worry, kiddo. I'll have a mini mask made specially for you when I get back.
I cannot thank you enough.
Aw, it's nothing. But I won't hold you up any longer. You should go and enjoy the festival while everything's still lit up.
All right. Traveler, shall we? Oh, wait. Just one thing. I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there and I just made up any old excuse. But don't think of this as me taking you sightseeing, please. I brought you here because I genuinely wanted to spend time with you. Okay, great.
Yes, now we are going to be slowly going through this
Traveler,
festival.
look! This stall's doing fortune slips.
Miss Kamisato, hello there. You're out with friends today? Oh, what a rare privilege. Welcome, welcome. Would you like to give it a go?
Okay. How much is it per draw?
I wouldn't expect
Which
you to
this
know
festival
this,
will
but the
probably
Yashiro
be the last
Commission
thing
was
we do.
very good to my uncle on my father's side at one point in time. Thinking about it, it was when your father was around. I think he dealt with it personally.
Given that I still have other
So
things
you see,
to do today.
How could I possibly take your money?
What? Are you sure?
Of course. If you like what you see, then please, be my guest. Same goes for your two friends here.
Traveler? Paimon? What do you think?
Seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka.
I have to go set up my
So,
recording
if
space.
they insist, who are we to resist?
Well, if that's how you feel, then okay. We'll take you up on your kind offer, sir. Let's each do a draw.
Alrighty then. Whenever you're ready. Draw a slip and reveal your fortune. Open it up and see how you fare.
Whoa!
Which one did you get? Paimon got Rising Fortune.
No way! We got the same one! Traveler, what did you get?
great fortune among people.
Wow, you're so lucky.
Ah, congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune among people means. As the golden koi fish shines amidst the turquoise waves, your name shall be illustrious, and the wealthy and powerful will surge to your aid. In other words, your good luck isn't about to run out anytime soon.
What a great sign! Good things lie ahead!
Congratulations.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up. With this kind of luck, you'll certainly be able to achieve anything that you wish.
Well said! Here's hoping that our good luck will never run out!
Robin?
This food stall sells all kinds of Inazuman specialties. Anything you want to eat, it's my treat.
Wow! It all looks so good! Is it okay if Paimon has one of everything?
Paimon, that's too much.
Of course it is.
But we don't want anything to go to waste. Let's try them one at a time. Ooh, Ayaka, Paimon wants those dango.
Sure.
Uh-huh, those look good too. Ooh, but so do the egg rolls. Paimon will try an egg roll too, please.
All right then. I too shall have a Sakura mochi.
All right, coming right up.
This Sakura mochi is just delicious.
Not bad, huh? It's one of our best sellers.
Oh, please, sir. Paimon would like some more.
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but how is this kind of snack actually made?
You want to try your hand at making it yourself? No problem. Just give me a second and I'll write out the recipe for you.
Ooh, a new recipe?
Are you sure about this? If you share the recipe, isn't that tantamount to giving away your trade secrets or something?
Well, it was you who gave Kiminami Restaurant that recipe for an overseas dish, wasn't it? She and I are good friends. We trade culinary tips all the time. Here you go. Just treat it as me returning a favor on behalf of my friend.
Thank you so much. I will study it very carefully and try my best to do it justice.
You there. You want the recipe too? Go on, I can see that you enjoyed it.
Yes, I will take
There's
as
no
many
greater feeling
recipes
than
the game
creating
wants to throw my
delicious
way.
food with your own two hands. You should definitely give it a try.
I will. Once I've learned how to
As
make
long
it,
as they provide good
will you
buffs.
two be my taste testers?
Oh, definitely! Can't wait!
All right. I'll do my best.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves.
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience.
They should let you equip accessories like this hat, this mask here, to
This
specifically
doll sells
just your
prayer
traveler.
plaques. It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw your wish onto a pentagonal piece of wood
You just
called a
kind of
prayer
lose
plaque,
it after this.
and pray
I
that
think
it
it
will
goes
come
into your
true.
inventory, but you can't equip it.
Sounds similar to the way people in Lyra
Star Rail
release
like
lanterns
just
during
added
lantern
that you
rites.
can add a hat
Those
to your
are used
character.
for making wishes too.
Welcome. Looking for prayer plaques?
But like this
Every wish is sacred.
little thing in
You've
your head, this
still
was
got
like
time
what?
to make yours before the festival ends.
Year 2 of Genshin?
Shall we give it a try?
This is 3 years ago.
Oh, wait, there's writing and drawing involved?
The ability to
Help
equip
Paimon out,
accessories
then.
to your main traveler should have been in the game from the
Feeling
very
kind
beginning.
of fuzzy after eating so much just now. Not the best
And
time
it's still
for an
not in
intense
it.
burst of mental activity.
2 prayer
And now
plaques,
that you
please,
have
sir.
your mannequin from Millie Astral
2 prayer
Wonderland,
plaques for the young lady.
user-generated
There you go.
content mode, I doubt they'll ever give it. They're like, no, you can just go dress up your
Traveler,
mannequin instead.
Have you decided on your wish? Yes.
You can either draw a picture to represent your wish or write it out in words. Either way, once you've committed your wish onto your plaque, please hang it onto the prayer rack.
Wait, so they'll be on public display? Alright, well, let's see what you got.
That will do for mine. May I see yours? This is you and your sister, isn't it? It's lovely.
You'll be back together one day. Paimon believes it, and you should too.
I believe it too. Your wish will surely come true. And I will keep you in my prayers.
Ayaka, what did you draw? Is that Tenchukaku?
That's right. I wish for peace and happiness for everyone in Inazuma, and good health for my family and friends. I do hope that wish can come true. Thank you. That gives me hope. I think that might be all we have time for today.
Aw, it's time to leave already?
I'm afraid so. The festival is coming to a close. Time flies when you're having fun. It seems to flow away from you like a rushing river, as precious and short-lived as a cherry blossom dancing in the wind. It's time to leave. Traveler, today was the first time in my life that I've ever been to a festival. You've known me for some time now. I think you understand my personality, don't you? Knowing me, I just know that today could not have been such a happy day without you. So thank you. Today really meant a lot to me. And the memories will always have a special place in my heart. Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone has that smile that comes from deep inside. And it's just so carefree and happy. If I ever get the chance, I want to go again. You too? Great! You know, we're kind of similar. Me with my brother, you with your sister. Sometimes I feel like I can relate to the determination you must have to get your sister back. I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No one can break them. They are the most important.
You know,
roots
actually, I'll
we
go
have in this
further. I think
world.
characters that have
You
had
will find her.
different
Come
looks
what may, you must
in the
never
in the
give up.
game, like in the stories and
I
stuff,
will always
you
be
should
here
also
for
be
you
able
as
to
your...
equip their other looks.
As your friend, I will always
Like if you have
support
Ayaka, you should be able to toggle on the mask there.
As long
If you
as
have
you're
like
happy,
Navia, you should be able to
I'm
put on her
happy.
crown or her mustache from the Simulacra event. Or Simulanka? I think it was Simulanka, yeah. It's like you already made the models in the game. It shouldn't be that hard to put a toggle in for them.
Oh, Traveler.
It's not
There's
even a full
something
skin,
that
it's
I'd
like a
like to
single
do.
accessory.
If you could spare me yet another moment. Please, keep your eyes on me.
They've even given away full skins before. At times, or like you were there for the event or whatever. It shouldn't be that bad to just put a single accessory permanently into the game.
What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
It was so pretty. Beautiful.
I think we
elegant.
Did we just play through all of Ayaka's character story?
Else Paimon can't put into words.
We probably didn't even have to play
Not
through this
very
whole
good
thing.
at this kind of dance.
Maybe we did. I don't know.
So
we
as
had to
long as
free a
I didn't
location, I
embarrass
think.
myself, that's
There,
all that
there was two
matters.
quests we had to do before we
I
continue
just
with the Archon quest.
Had a sudden urge, and I ran
And a lot
with
of
it.
times you don't have to complete the whole quest,
In a way, that sort of sums up today for me.
but
Dancing
we
like
might as well have
nobody's
completed
watching.
it. So we still have another one we have to do before we can continue with the main story.
That goes for you, too. When I'm with you, time seems to slow down and speed up at the same time. Anyway, it looks like this is goodbye for today. I can see myself the rest of the way back. Good night, traveler.
And the problem is, they should have made it for all of the Archon quests. But because of how convoluted the early game's questing system was, I don't know if they'll ever retroactively go all the way back and do it. But they've recently added a focused story mode, or just a focused quest mode, where if you really want to play a newer quest, you could turn focus mode on and it forces everybody into the locations they need to be. I don't know if they'll ever completely backtrack all the way to the older quests for that. Okay, we're not going to start it. Oh, wait, there's a new quest. And get rid of these notifications. But, oh, we have to go do stuff for Yoimiya. We'll teleport there, and we'll leave it there. Just so we're close to where we need to be next time. And I guess we'll do another pull. But, yeah. I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna go run off, do some other things after I collect all of these achievements. I don't know how much that gave me. That's not enough for another pull, is it? No, okay. Yep. Well, I'll be on probably for some ZZZ early tomorrow. About the same time that we've been doing things. And then, Thursday, we've got the normal Thursday schedule with Game Central Junction, so I will catch you guys all later.